And our race, which is best in the world, Almaty Airport, was cultivated from the end of 19th till the mid of 20th centuries by Russian migrants, who inculcated to the Russian Antonovka and Pestrushka the local wild apple trees, who were actually progenitors of the new apples near foothills of Alatau. The most important thing is that Airport owes its taste and flavor to the climate of the Ilysky Alatau. It has chosen this place, it grows only here and nowhere else. There were times when the Kazaka port was as big as child's head and weighed over 2 kilos. This race of apples was shown in international exhibitions, and once it was even awarded by the Medal of Exhibition in England. In the 60s, when I was a student, I participated in collecting of Airport harvest. These apples were so big, one could not finish eating one apple. The glory of Airport is known worldwide. Actually, all the world knows Almaty due to this port. These species of apples have always been awarded by golden medals in international exhibitions. The origin record is known when one apple of Airport weighed 2 kilos. Airport is incomparable by the taste, flavor and beauty. I would say it's a king of apples. There was such case. Famous American Senator Edward Kennedy, a brother of John Kennedy, having tasted Airport, said out loud, "I have been around the world, but I have never tasted so tasty and fragrant apple." But the greatest significance of the Great Silk Road was its mission as a conductor of spiritual values. It is witnessed by one of the most ancient sanctuaries of Buddhism, so-called 3 Ili Buddhas carved in the rock. And of course, Middle Centuries Mausoleum of Yasawi in Turkestan, where the great Sufi and poet preached the basics of Islam, adopting them to the nomadic tradition. Self-sacrificing example of stoic service was so important that nowadays Turkestan is called the second Mecca. But still earlier famous petroglyphs of Tamgali were created, which remind the scripts of Cro-Magnon cave, made 40,000 years ago. That is why the creators were called Cro-Magnons. That is, people of contemporary type of Homo sapiens. However, many researchers assert that Tamgali petroglyphs refer to more archaic style, and that is why the step painters are 3–4,000 years older than Cro-Magnon and can be called the first people of the planet. If we add to this relict ash tree corpses of incredible canyon on the Charin River, proglacial bushes of wild Asiatic poplar on the banks of Ili River, virgin clean ice rivers of Alatau, where between the rocks there are snow leopards, and in the steppes still feed herds of saigoks, mates of mammoths, the Kazakhstan can become a true discovery not only for tourists, but for all who is looking for terra incognita, that is land of the covenant of the new miracles of the world. And this is our Kazakhstan. Who is unaware of Heracle's famous deeds? It came out that one of them he performed in the mountains of Alatau in the garden of Titanic Atlas, where 3 of his daughters Jasperite were cherishing golden apples on a golden tree. These golden apples, Gaia, the goddess of earth, was growing as a gift to Theos and his spouse Gera. That's it, just Olympic levels. And Paradise Garden and Garden of Atlas all could be here, near Almaty. And maybe the great Atlas rested on Chimbalak Mountain, where beautiful mountain skiing traces are located. And a little bit lower, there is a famous ice stadium Medel. By the way, they are reconstructed at the moment according to the most up-to-date technologies, and they are prepared for the Winter Olympic Games in Almaty. These analogies and coincidence are breathtaking. But honestly saying, we have all the grounds to become a new mecca of tourism in Central Asia, because if not for legends and myths about ancient Egypt, beautiful Ellada, mysterious Shambhala in Tibet, and mystic terrors of American Indian pyramids, as well as other miracles of the world. Tell me, who'd go there? And we have Paradise Garden, biblical apple, and motherland of the first domesticated horse, Pattaya habitation near Astana, plus a mountain and the garden of Titanic Atlas. Where else you will find so many miracles? But inimitable nature of Kazakhstan, its hospitable people will not cede to any other beautiful places of our common planet Earth. It's for sure.